Hey there, welcome back. So think about browser automation and any test automation tool or framework which you use. What if your browser could understand plain English language rather than writing brittle scripts which can break at any time, or it requires endless debugging. Instead of that, you just tell your browser what to do, and then you can just sit back and relax and watch it all happen. Well, this is possible now with Playwright MCP. So in the previous session, we talked about MCP, how to set up MCP in VS Code. And also we looked at a real-time example of how to use the GitHub MCP to connect the GitHub Copilot to different GitHub tools, which can then perform different actions on your GitHub repository. Today, we are going to look at the Playwright MCP and how it can help us to ease our browser automation. Now, why Playwright MCP? Now, GitHub Copilot can generate any test code from the source code inside VS Code or any other IDE. But when it comes to browser automation, it cannot look at the actual browser and what is happening inside that browser, right? So if the application is changing and if your tests are breaking, it cannot look into that. And that is where the Playwright MCP plays a big role. So it will help the AI tool to look into the browser, and it will allow the GitHub Copilot or the AI agent to interact with the browser, perform the different actions, and then based on those actions, it can create a reusable Playwright script. So no source code required. So let's get started and let's see how we can install the Playwright MCP server and start using it to generate our Playwright scripts automatically using an AI agent. So the first step is to obviously install the MCP server. So we'll go into the extensions, and here you will see the MCP server installed section. There we have got the GitHub already, and we can browse to the MCP servers page. From here, we can directly install the Playwright MCP server. It is developed by Microsoft, and it helps us to automate the web browsers. So we'll go ahead and install this. So it will take us back to the VS Code where you will get all the details about the Playwright MCP, like the key features, requirements, and the configuration. So we'll go ahead and install it right from here. We can also look at the configuration, which is a JSON file. So this is the single mcp.json file, okay? And it will include all the MCP server configuration which you have installed. So we have got the GitHub and we have got the Playwright. It has got its own tools. Also, if you're working with Playwright, you should also have the Playwright extension, okay? So just make sure you have installed this so you can search for Playwright, and then you will find this extension, which is the Playwright test for VS Code. You can go ahead and install it. So it will help you to work with the Playwright tests inside your VS Code workflow. So once that's done, now we will go into a folder, okay, and we'll create our project. So I do have a folder which I'll use. So we'll use the Playwright demo, and we'll open this. So inside this, we have got only a test folder. Now, the next step is to create a prompt. Now, what is this prompt? It's basically a set of instructions which will be given to the AI agent. So we'll add it as a context. So whenever we try to generate any tests, it will always follow those steps or instructions which are provided in that prompt file. Okay, so I'm going to create a prompt file here. Okay, so we'll say generate test.prompt.md. Okay, and then we'll write certain prompts here. So I have put together a prompt. Okay, this is available in the Playwright MCP server documentation as well. So it's a pretty standard prompt where you are telling that the AI agent will act as a Playwright test generator. It will be given a scenario and it will need to generate a Playwright test for it. Okay, So we are also asking it that when we ask it to explore a website, it should navigate to the specified URL. It should explore a key functionality, and then it should close the browser and implement a type script, which is a Playwright script, right? It should also make sure that it is using the retry mechanism for all the locators. It should use the best practices. And finally, it should save the generated file in the test directory. It should also execute the test until it passes. And it should include all the appropriate assertions to verify the expected behavior. Okay, so all the instructions which are required to generate a Playwright script is present here, right? Now, once that's done, we are going to use this prompt. So we'll drag it and drop it into the agent. So here you can see the prompt is now being used as a context. And if we look at the tools, so here we have got the built-in tools, we have got the GitHub tools, and we have got the Playwright tools. All are enabled. And if I go through the Playwright tools, you will see a number of tools which will help you to automate different actions or perform different actions on your browser. So now the only thing left is we will ask the AI agent to generate the Playwright script to automate a particular application using the prompt, right? So I'm going to tell it to explore a particular application, and I'm going to use this source demo website, okay? So it is an e-commerce website. So we are going to use this URL, and I'm going to paste it here. And then I will just send this particular prompt. So it is going to follow all the instructions we have given in the prompt.md file. You will see that it will open a browser. It will navigate to the URL. It will now try to explore a particular functionality. So it is starting with the login functionality, as you can see. So it is trying to log in into the website, and then it will also work out some validations, which it will do. And finally, it is going to create the Playwright script, okay, which is in TypeScript. So once it does, then it will also go ahead and execute it, and then make any necessary modifications, do the validations, and then save the file. As you can see, it is asking me to run that particular TypeScript file, which it has created for login. So I'm going to allow that. Okay, so in the first attempt, it has failed. Now it will debug what's the actual issue on its own, and then it will make the necessary modifications, and it will try to run it again. So it will do this iteration until the test passes. Okay, so now you can see in the second attempt, after fixing a few things, it was able to successfully run this particular script. Okay, now it is asking me, would I like to test any other functionality of the website? And I actually want to test some other functionality. I want to add some products into the cart, okay, and check out those products. So I'm going to tell. Okay, so I'm asking it to explore the checkout products from cart feature. Since it's an e-commerce website, the main functionality is to add products into cart and then also check out the product, right? So we'll see the AI agent, it will try to do this whole functionality in this particular application. So as you can see, it has added the products into the cart, and now it is trying to check out the product. Okay, so it will use some dummy test data. You don't need to provide it. And it will go ahead and check out the products which were added into the cart. So as you can see, it has gone into the last screen where the order is now complete. Okay, so it's complete end-to-end checkout functionality for which it is going to generate the complete script now. And to complete everything, we'll just allow it to run that file to make sure that this file is running as expected. Okay, so in the first iteration, it failed. It again made some modifications, and then again, I'm going to run this. Okay, so after a couple of iterations, it was able to fix all the scripts, and then it was able to successfully run it. Okay, so that's what you expect from our automation test engineer. And now the AI agent is acting as an automation test engineer, which can develop the scripts, which can run or execute the scripts, and it can also maintain the scripts, which means it can fix all the issues in your scripts. So it's a complete end-to-end process of building your automation scripts in Playwright to automate your applications in a browser. So that's it. That's how you can build your Playwright scripts using the Playwright MCP server along with AI agent like GitHub Copilot inside VS Code. So you don't need to learn Playwright, how it works, or you don't need to learn a scripting language. You just need to learn what's the functionality, how you can guide the AI agent to explore the functionality, and even you can provide it particular steps to go through the application and to check all the functionality. Now, it's always recommended as a best practice that whatever scripts are being generated by the AI agent, you should be able to validate them, which means you should look over these scripts and make sure that they are up to the standards, right? So there are comments, there is proper validation, and there it's not duplicating anything, right? So these are some of the checks which you can do manually as well from your side, just to make sure that nothing is unexpected. So that's it. I hope you learned something new today and you like this particular video. If you are enjoying the videos on AI topics, then do subscribe to our channel and keep looking out for the next videos which are coming up on the same topic.